Life-saving techniques by non-swimmers. Very often, water accidents occur close to the shore. However, many people have died because witnesses, astonished by the facts, never tried to ask for help. On the other hand, many people try to rescue the victim, becoming the second victim themselves, because they do not know how to. They do not have life-saving skills. The first life-saving rule is to protect one's life. When rescuing a victim gets hard, professional assistance may be required. Once the decision to act has been taken, stability should be maintained throughout the situation. Analyze every fact, thus preventing danger to the rescuer, avoiding him to become a victim too. If the victim is in the water, the rescuer must decide how to get him out. This will depend on the rescuer's know-how and training on basic water-saving techniques. In general, the following are the usual steps to be taken by a non-professional rescuer with no skills in the water environment. Number 1. Be cautious. Being alone, do not try to rescue the victim entering the water. Several times a dangerous situation results in 2 drowned persons, the victim and the desperate rescuer who becomes the second victim. Having company. While starting the rescue, send someone to call the emergency response services, 911 or 112 according to the area. Number 2. Ask for help. At beach facilities, ask the lifeguard to act. A lifeguard is the only qualified and certified professional able to act. If the accident occurs in an area that is not covered by lifeguards or the lifeguard service shift is over, send someone to ask for help to the Coast Guard, firefighters, etc. Never leave the victim alone. Help the victim without entering into the water. A person in a water environment has become a victim because he has no chance of floating. For example, he has lost support. Thus, if he is not rescued in a few minutes, his strength will be worn out, moving in any way trying to keep afloat. Water will get into his airways, avoiding air to come through. Breathing will cease, and then his blood circulation too, resulting in death. So, although a person does not know how to swim, he can help the victim in the water, handing him a floating device to give the victim the support he needs. The rescuer must start the rescue talking to the victim to calm him down. The victim must know that help is on the way. If the accident occurs in a noisy area, then the person is too far to hear the rescuer. This must communicate through signs. Tell the victim what is expected from him to help being rescued. For instance, to grasp and hold the line or rope of a throwing bag, a ring buoy, or any other floating device, an aiding device, or an extension device such as oars, a stick, etc. Ask the victim to get closer, either by kicking or stroking as possible. Some people have been successfully rescued thanks to the calm, precise, and encouraging directions from the rescuer. Oar extension. If the person is close enough, any element such as an oar can be used to hand out to the victim to grasp. Then pull out of the water. Rescue bag throwing. An effective way of rescuing a victim who is far from the rescuer is to throw him a line with a rescue bag. The rescuer will search for a safe place to take the victim out of the water. Ring buoy throwing 1. An effective way of rescuing a victim who is far away from the rescuer is to throw him a floating device attached to a line. Ring buoy throwing 2. Once the victim has reached the ring buoy, the rescuer will search for a safe place to take the victim out of the water. Help the victim by entering the water. Hand out a life jacket. First, analyze if entering the water is possible. If the person is close enough or in a place not too deep, the rescuer, always touching the bottom, enters water to hand the device out to the victim to grasp. Then the rescuer helps to take the victim to a safe place. Life jacket throwing. If the person is close enough, a floating device can be thrown to the victim to grasp, avoiding submersion, while waiting for help. Tow with life jacket. If the rescuer has thrown a floating device and knows how to swim, towing the victim will be possible, provided that the floating device is between the victim and himself.